imagine you're driving down the road in downtown San Francisco. Of course, you'll have to avoid all the homeless people scattered around as they use the streets as their toilets. But other than that, you're having a rather nice drive when all of a sudden you see this. Greetings, everyone. It is so awesome to be with you. I look forward to our time together each and every day. If you are sick and tired of all of the left-wing crap that's out there that actually passes as news coverage today, if you're fed up with the whole impeachment circus that we all know isn't going anywhere, it's all a bunch of complete and total kabuki theater for our ruling elite and nothing more. If you're annoyed and pissed off at all the liberal globalist nonsense that's out there, you have found your oasis here. This channel is your daily white pill that reports on all of the events signaling the demise of the globalist world order and the unstoppable rise of a new conservative age. So if you haven't already done so, make sure to smack that bell and subscribe button. It will be an absolute privilege and honor to have you here with us each and every day. Let's start with our video chat question of the day. Is the Greta Thunberg mural in San Francisco helping or hurting her environmentalist cause? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Is the Greta Thunberg mural, I can't even ask this question with a straight face, helping or hurting her cause? Because from my vantage point, she's become really a little more than a laughing stock. And again, I don't fault her. I don't think it's her. But what we're going to find is that there were at least three major fails that people are all talking about when it comes to this mural. And we're going to look at each one of them in turn, and I think it's just going to make your day, especially in terms of how it calls out the amoral people that are exploiting this poor girl. But first, a huge shout out to the sponsors of this video, and that's our good friends over at American Values Investments. We all love freedom here, of course. But Ronald Reagan warned that freedom is only one generation away from extinction. And Benjamin Franklin said, only a virtuous people are capable of freedom. Well, our sponsors, American Values Investments, is actually designed to help any investor to not only defend, but actually advance freedom by providing opportunities to invest in companies that best reflect America's founding values. And that's because supporting companies that best reflect our values will serve to both strengthen and preserve our freedom. Now, of course, there's plenty of risk in the stock market, and our ad does not constitute an endorsement, but you can learn more at AmericanValues.com or simply by clicking on the link below. You'll most certainly be glad that you did. All right, everyone, let's get right into it. A massive mural of the face of teen climate activist Greta Thunberg that was recently painted in downtown San Francisco is sparking some controversy. Not only does the 60-foot tall by 30-foot wide mural that's been painted on the side of a building include some pretty freaky eyes staring at everyone in the city, but there's several radically ironic twists to the mural. Let's start with the first fail people are talking about. You see, it was paid and bought for by the environmental nonprofit One Atmosphere to promote a shrine of sorts to their new patron saint of the environment. But there's one problem here. You see, the artist used spray paints to create the gigantic mural, and the environmentalists have long faulted spray paints for what? You guessed it, they're hazardous to the environment. Now, they're denying it. The artist is saying, oh, no, our spray paints are environmentally friendly. No, you see, look, you critics, hey, hi, here are the rules. When you use spray paints, it's bad. When we use spray paints, it's good. You see, those are the rules, and you need to get with it immediately. How dare you accuse me of hypocrisy? How dare you? How dare you? Now, there's more irony, if you can believe it. There's another fail to this. And that second fail is that a number of people faulted the artist's work for the mural looks more like Russian President Vladimir Putin than Greta Thunberg. People have been taking to Twitter and saying, am I the only one who's noticed that this looks more like Vladimir Putin? What's the deal? Even Piers Morgan of Good Morning Britain tweeted this out, right? Why the heck does Greta look like Vladimir Putin in this mural? It's hilarious. Total epic fail. But there's a third fail in all this, and of course it's those creepy eyes. The best comes from the satirical website, the Babylon Bee. Check this out. Greta Thunberg mural equipped with laser eyes that shoot at SUVs. And it goes on to say, a new mural in downtown San Francisco's Swedish teenage climate activist Greta Thunberg has a surprise for passersby. Her eyes are equipped with high-powered lasers designed to seek and destroy carbon-emitting SUVs on the streets below. We wanted the mural to really make a positive impact in the fight against climate change, a spokesman told sources. Greta's pouty glare is certain to generate guilt and shame in many motorists, but that didn't seem like enough. By adding the lasers, we could begin taking out the worst offenders in their Hummers and Land Rovers. When the lasers were first activated, they immediately targeted the carbon-emitting hydraulic cranes and aerosol paint sprays used to create the mural, but that glitch has since been fixed. Oh, or how about this one? I love it. Totally normal, not a cult. I love it. And others are tweeting out, what precisely has Greta actually done to deserve this kind of adoration and veneration? Can you point to anything specific that she's done that countless other activists haven't? And of course you can't, because she's an invention. She's a deliberate fabrication created by the corporatist, globalist, neo-Marxist media. Now, all of this is just massive confirmation that, unfortunately for Greta's manipulating adults that are using her, right? Unfortunately for them, Greta has turned into nothing more than a big joke, okay? Now, we did a video on this right when Greta first she came on the scene at the United Nations, right? And we noted there that there was already evidence of a massive backlash against her. You definitely want to check out that video. You can click on the top right of this video here, and I'll make sure to link it down below in the pinned comments. But commentators like Jake Novak over at CNBC, they were noting there almost immediately that a number of people were not seeing Greta Thunberg as the new Mother Teresa of the environment. Instead, they were seeing a poor, indoctrinated child who's been cruelly coerced and manipulated by adults who are using her as a human shield, trying to effectively deflect any form of valid criticism or critique against them. Vladimir Putin said as much, ironically, right? He thought it was very disturbing to see how this misinformed little girl was being used and exploited by manipulative adults. And so with each stunt, with each public appearance, every time she opened her mouth, Greta just provokes more and more of a backlash that's not merely mocking her, but indeed mocking everything and everyone that she stands for. Over to you. What do you think about all this? Let us know in the comments below. Now, I know you'll also be very interested in the video we did when Greta was really first exposed as nothing more than a human shield, a figurehead, and all this. We did a video featuring how Greta completely crumbled when she didn't have her script that others clearly wrote for her. I think you're going to love the video and what it exposes about not just Greta, but the whole manipulative modern environmentalist movement. So make sure to click on the link at the top left of the video, and I'll see you over there. God bless.